Hey guys, I'm Kat and this is Kat and we're the two cats. So today we're going to do a talk regarding why does loud music sound and feel so good? So this question was asked to us by Will. Hey Will, great question.
Right.
Um, yeah, it's something we've all experienced. We all love listening to loud music after a stressful day at work. I go to a cycling session and there's one song that comes on, and when it's loud I cycle faster, I cycle better, my cadence is better. And that's because our brains, our ears and our brain, they work together. They're hardwired to respond in a positive feedback loop. So the louder the music is, the brain says this feels good. So you don't change the volume of the music and you can just push through and adapt or acclimatize to that loud music. So the brain is hardwired to respond in a positive way to hard music. What are some other factors, Kat?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, what one of the inner parts of our ear actually only really responds once music gets to a loud enough level. And that part of the inner ear is actually connected to the pleasure center in our brain. So we're actually getting a release of endorphins when music gets to a particular volume. And that's why it feels so good. Well, some of the other reasons is that music is basically a stimulant. You just
That's
spoke
right,
about that,
yes.
saying, that it can make you run faster on a treadmill. It can make you cycle faster because it increases your heart rate and your body temperature. And I guess one of the other reasons is that music does actually release dopamines as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, what that means essentially is that the part of our brain that processes sound is also very strongly connected to the part of our body that processes emotions. You'll know that some songs can make you feel really happy,
That's
other
right,
songs can make you
yes.
feel really sad. And it's
Yes.
because there's this really strong connection in the brain between where we process sound and where our emotions get processed.
I guess the post is a really interesting one to us as audiologists. We're thinking about ears and ear safety first. No one wants to be the fun police.
No.
We're just asking and trying to educate people on how loud is too loud and how long are you listening to this loud music for, and something to be mindful of as you're going to concerts or you're playing your music with your headphones on, cancelling out the rest of the world. So things to
Mm.
think about when you are around a
Mm.
lot of loud music or noise
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
And Kat,
Mm.
you and I chatted about it. I went to an event this weekend and they had an amazing band. Almost every song you wanted to be on the dance floor, but it got up to really loud levels. And when I actually looked at the levels it got up to, by industry standards, you could probably only spend an hour in that kind
Mm.
of level safely.
Yes.
And we forget, because we're enjoying it, we don't always think that it can be an unsafe level. So we've got to get a bit smarter in terms of how we enjoy ourselves, but
Mm-hmm.
also protect our hearing.
Yeah, good points. So I'm Kat and this is Kat, and you've been listening to The Two Cats.
Have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world.